Hi, I'm Chad with Red Hawk Trading, and we're going to demonstrate today how to set up the smallest version of the kids' teepee. It's about a 6.5 foot teepee with dowels, 1-inch dowels by 8 feet long. The teepee itself is in a storage bag along with the stakes and pins. We've been building teepees since 1978, and if you ever want to see us, we're at redhawktrading.com, or we also hold the record for the world's largest teepee ever built, so you can search that. It's nice to see that too. So we'll go ahead and get this set up. It only takes a few minutes, and I'll go step by step through the whole process so you can understand how and see how easy it is. Okay, when you first get your little teepee package, you'll see that you have 6 poles already drilled and laced together at the top. Then you'll have one pole that has a screw in right here. We call this the lifting pole. And then you have the 2 small flat poles. These go in very last, so I'm just going to set these to the side. Now this little teepee can be set up indoors or outdoors. Today we chose to do it outside. It will stand up under an 8-foot ceiling. The next model up is an 8.5 foot teepee, and it sets up the same way, only it will not fit under an 8-foot ceiling. It's really tight to get it even under a 9-foot ceiling. But if you have a tall spot in the house, they have vaulted ceiling, it will work fine. So you get this little storage bag with it. Has the stakes and the pins in. So we're just going to go ahead and take those out. These are the lacing pins, and of course the perimeter stakes. It also has the door flap and 2 decorating feathers. We're going to just keep those because it's a little windy today. We're just going to kind of keep those right here for right now until later on. So the first thing we want to do is spread. You take the 6 poles. So what I'm going to do is we're going to put the door right here in front, and so I just hold out the 6 poles and take the furthest one to my right and just spread it about where I want the door. Now these are going to just wrap around themselves as I spread these out. I'm going to end up with about a 6-foot circle ideally. So I do the 3, then I skip a spot in the back. Even them up a little bit. This is where the door is going to be. Okay. Now on the one with the screw in, or the lifting pole, we're just going to unwind the teepee here. And open it right up. I'm going to find the center pocket here. Mark them with an L for lifting pole. I'm going to put the screw towards the top, and the bottom of the pole goes into this pocket. Now if you set this up indoors, it's all the same process, other than after you get the canvas on the teepee itself, you lift up and put all the poles in their own individual pockets. That way, on indoors, obviously you're not going to stake it down, but it will hold the canvas in place. Outdoors, we do not need to do that. Then we come up here to the top, and there's a ring. You just hook that over that screw. Simple as that. Now I'm just going to, because it's windy today, I'm going to have the pins in my hands. Put this over here where spot opposite of the door, and lay it in. going to go in just a minute after I get this all laced up and spread the poles evenly. Now on the lacing pin strip itself, you'll notice that there's a set of wide holes and narrow holes. The narrow holes go behind the wide holes. So I'll go right in this hole first, come over to that hole, bend the dowel back, and then push it through the back hole and through the other front hole. I'm going to do that on all of them, all the way down. At this point, I like to put the front stake in, and then that kind of helps hold it in place while I spread the poles where they need to be, because they're not all, remember I just was guessing about where they needed to be. So I'm just going to put one stake in right here. Now, you can see if I was setting it up indoors, it would have to go in this pocket that's inside and tight. So I'm just going to line it up with all these pockets around the teepee. Then I just stake the rest of it down. Pull it out snug here. On this other side. Okay, and at that point, after you're all staked down, the teepee itself is up. Then I take the two smoke flaps. These are really just for decoration, but it does make it more effective than any other teepee that's out there. That holds up the smoke flaps. Alright, so the teepee itself is up. So the small version of this teepee comes with the beaded rosettes already sewed onto the teepee. So we take these decorated feathers, we just tie them in place. Add a nice little touch to it, decorates it up. The door flap itself already has the stiffener stick inside it to help hold its shape. It has the two loops on it and ties. Those loops go over the second lacing pin above the door. Just slide them over it. And that's how the door is. Now it's got ties on it that you can tie down inside and then out here on the bottom. When you're not using using the door and you want to get it out of the way, you just roll it up. And those ties that are on the door, just wrap around, you can tie it so it's not in your way. And that completes the setup for the children's teepee. Again, this is the 7-foot model, 6.5-foot model. Do another model that's next size up, use the same type of dowels, but they're 10 feet long. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at redhawktrading.com or 1-800-403-HAWK 4295. We'll be glad to answer any of your questions. You can check out any of our other videos on tent setting up other tents. And if you have any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching.